Hi, it's Sandy Wyllie. Welcome to my mental health channel where I wipe away the stigma of mental illness by talking about my own personal struggles, having borderline personality disorder, complex post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety and panic attacks, depression. I talk about narcissism and my narcissistic mother. I talk about schizophrenia. And I wrote a book, Life with My Schizophrenic Father. There it is right there. And the link to that book and all my other books that are available on Amazon is down below in the description. And I talk about a plethora of other mental health related topics, as well as my unethical psychologist that sexually abused me. But I only come on as a former patient of almost 20 years. I am not a licensed therapist. I do not hold a degree in psychology, so I cannot diagnose you or give you a professional opinion. All I ask in turn of you is your kindness and respect, please, in the comments. Please be kind to me. Be kind to other people who comment. We don't need to agree on everything. Variety is the spice of life, but we need to always show respect and kindness. Now, if you are new to my channel, welcome. Hit that subscribe button down in the lower right-hand corner there. Stick around, take a chance. Give it a thumbs up, share it, please. Share my videos with your family, your friends, on your social media platforms. I have to give a big thank you and a big shout out to Daphne Reloaded. Daphne Reloaded. That's the woman who was so sweet, so nice. She's a great YouTuber, a great creator. She's a great person. She shared my video yesterday, and she gave me a shout out, and I got 10 new subscribers because of Daphne. Daphne Reloaded. You got to check this woman out. I've been watching her videos, trying to catch up on them, and she's ultra cool, and she has a lot of interesting videos, and she really did me a favor, so I needed to devote some time during my video to thank you, Daphne. It really meant the world to me. Okay, so today we're going to talk about five fun facts about me. Fun facts. All right, let's get right into it. The first one was when I was younger, I didn't like, my natural color hair is black. Black, like, see Woman of Flame, see that black there? That's how it was. It was kind of like that dark, that black. And I always wanted to be a blonde. Why? Because growing up, I was taught guys like blondes, and guys like thin girls, and guys like big boobs, and yada yada yada. And blondes have more fun. So I was a teenager. I didn't have the money to go to get my hair professionally done, so I got it out of a bottle in CVS. It said blonde, right? Do you know what color it actually came out? Orange. Orange. Think of an orange that you eat, the fruit. It was that orange. And you see how my hair is a little frayed, right? It's kind of like, my hair is really kinky. She's a very kinky girl. That kind you don't take home to mother. Okay, so here is this kinky orange, bright. No, it was neon orange. It wasn't like an orange fruit. It was neon orange. I don't even know how to describe neon orange. Picture neon orange. And picture it, my hair like this wild and kinky and, all split ends. Neon orange. And picture it with this big nose. See this big nose? I have an enormous nose. It takes up about over half of my face. All right. I look like friggin' Bozo the Clown. It was such an embarrassment. I didn't want to leave the house. So that's one fun fact. Number 2. This is a very intimate, okay? Very intimate and private fact, all right? I've never shared it with anyone ever before. It's extremely intimate. kind of embarrassed for a minute. All right, I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to leave you in suspense. I didn't find my hole, and by hole, I mean the opening to my vagina, till I was 16 years old. 16. I didn't know where it was. Now, this is how I found it. I mean, eventually I found it. God. Because I had very heavy menstrual periods. I mean, pads were not doing it. I had 2 pads on and tons of tissue. I would take tons and tons of tissues and start I mean, I looked like I was a toddler with you know how a parent sometimes doesn't change, a toddler has a full diaper and the parent doesn't change it? Or how about when you take a toddler to the beach, right? And the toddler got its diaper wet and it's like waterlogged and it looks like the toddler's carrying around an extra 5 pounds in its diaper. You can see because it's waterlogged because it got wet. That's how I looked and that's how I felt. I couldn't sit. I couldn't button my pants. So people told me, tampons, girl, you got a heavy period. Wear a tampon. You don't even need to wear a pad. They have them in all sorts of, absorbency. They have them in, for very light days. They have them, like slender or what, regular, super plus. They have them all. So I said, okay. So I bought tampons at the CVS, just like I bought the friggin' Bozo the Crown here. I went in there and then I took it out and I read the directions. And I tried. I bent over that toilet. No dice. I could not find my friggin' hole, the opening to my vagina. Now, mind you, I was a virgin. Here's a question. Does having a hymen prevent you from wearing a tampon? I mean, if I had a hymen because I was a virgin, wouldn't that prevent me? Can anyone answer that? Do girls who are virgins, they wear tampons. Girls wear tampons as soon as they get their period, like a 12, 13 young teenagers. And I don't know. Was it because I had a hymen? That I could not find my hole. I could not wear that tampon. It became so absurd that I told my mother about it, and I hated my mother. But my mother had a friend who worked at Children's Hospital, and she was friends with nurses and doctors and everything. So I even asked her, do you think that, Sally could help me find my hole? I mean, that is so, I'm not kidding you. I'm not making this shit up, really. And I'm even embarrassed to even admit this shit. I'm 59 years old, but this was a long time ago. I was 16. I was asking help from my mother's best friend to find my freaking pussy hole. Damn! That's fucked up shit. Oh, God, no. She said no. She didn't want to help me find my hole. All right. Fun fact number 3. I was 18 years old. Well, you got to admit, I was really backward, okay? Really backward. If I couldn't find my pussy hole at 16 to put a tampon on, I never been with a boy. I was 18, almost 19. 18 and a half. 18 and 3/4. Okay. So I met my husband, who was also a virgin, at Mass Bay Community College. I didn't know how to kiss. Never kissed a boy. He never kissed a girl. He didn't know how to kiss. So we started pecking each other, I mean, you learn that when you're like, I don't know, a baby, maybe 1 year old or 2 years old, you know how to. Everyone says practice on your hand, right? All right. I talk to girlfriends. How I do this, never kissed before. Well, practice on your hand. Open your mouth and practice on your hands. I don't know. So I practiced kissing on my hand. Then when I got to the time where I could put it to the test, I opened my mouth like I did on the palm of my hand, and he opened his mouth. I told him, open your mouth. We're supposed to be kissing romantic, like we're lovers or something. And guess what happened? We clicked teeth. We bumped teeth. It was the most unromantic. It could have been on Saturday Night Live. I'm not shitting you. We could have put that kiss, that first kiss, on Saturday Night Live. It was that ridiculous. I mean, it was that, it wasn't kissing. It was like I opened my mouth, he opened his mouth, and we bumped teeth. We literally clicked teeth. Oh my God. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. So that's fun fact number 3. Fun fact number 4. I used to dress up in costume to go to my therapy sessions with my psychologist. Now, if you all know from watching my other videos, or if you haven't watched my other videos, I had a 2-year sexual affair with one psychologist, and I also got sexual with a second psychologist. I got naked for 2 psychologists. Let's put it this way: 100% raw, buck naked, with pussy, ass, tits showing completely. Except one of the psychologists didn't have sex with me. He just fooled around with me. He didn't have sex. The other psychologist did have sex, intercourse, oral sex, the works. All right. But if you didn't know that, that's into this fun fact of dressing up. One session I went as an alien. Okay. I went to Party City. They have Halloween costumes. Well, they had this alien costume. It was a green leotard. Okay. I didn't wear shoes. The green leotard alien costume came with feet. It was all green. All right. And it went from your feet, you put it on, all the way up, covering every inch of you. All right. And I got antennas. I really looked like an alien. I was completely, my hands, the costume had fit your hands. So my hands were in like green gloves. It was a 1-piece leotard. So my hands were all green. My body was all green. I didn't wear shoes. My legs and my feet were all green, no shoes. And I wore antennas, and I think the little opening for my face, I painted my face all green. I looked like an alien, and I walked in this office like that. Another time I walked in as a hooker. Now, I got a long blonde wig, and I put the long blonde wig on. I got 6-inch stiletto shoes. I got made up to the nines. I mean, made up. I had thick eyeshadows on, tons of rouges on, and bright red lipstick. And then I wore this revealing. I wore these short shorts that showed my ass, and really short shorts. We wear short shorts. If you dare wear short shorts, near for short shorts. You remember that commercial? Nair, I think that removes the hair or something. I don't know. It just reminded me of that. So yeah, I dressed 100% like a alien, like a hooker. I mean, one time I dressed up like Dorothy from the Wizard of Oz. I actually bought the Dorothy costume with the red, ruby slippers. They were really red rhinestones. And, I wore my hair in the way, the pigtails or whatever that Dorothy had. I had the white blouse and the blue and white checkered thing. I carried a basket with me, and I had a stuffed dog, a toy stuffed dog in it too. I mean, I did some real weird, funky things in therapy. I mean, one time I brought in over a dozen balloons. Okay. I walked in the door to my therapy session with over a dozen big balloons now. And on each balloon, I wrote my feelings. So one balloon would be sad. One balloon would be mad. One balloon would be jealous. One balloon would be anxious. You get it. All the different feelings. Like, if you ever watched that movie about the feelings, the emojis or whatever it is. Inside Out. Is that it? So I had all my feelings written on marker on these balloons, and I walked in, and the office was so covered in balloons, I couldn't even see my psychologist, okay, because there are all these balloons. I just let them go. One time I went into therapy wearing only a string bikini. String bikini. So I love playing dress up. If any of you have seen my OnlyFans, you know. If you've seen my OnlyFans before, I don't do it anymore. I would dress up. Not only would I undress, I would undress and dress up in all kinds of wigs, every color: blue, purple, long, short, curly, straight. I'd wear all different lingeries and like cowgirl and just everything. I love to play dress up. Okay. I love, love, love it. In my karaoke's, go look at my karaoke's. Okay. I love wearing bra and panties and wigs and dressing up seductively and singing. I mean, I have a ball with it. I'm a very, I should have been an actress, because I love playing dress up. And what girl doesn't like to play dress up? Have you ever liked to play dress up when you were a little girl? You pretend to be a movie star, you pretend to be a singer, you use your hairbrush. How many of you do that? Use your hairbrush as a pretend microphone, and you're singing in front of the mirror like that. Or you go into your mother's closet, you go into your mother's jewelry box, you take out her jewelry. I used to do this with my friends all the time. Take out your mother's jewelry, take out your mother's clothes, and get dressed up, right, like you're an adult lady. That's fun, and I used to do it in my therapy, and I just had a blast doing it. I love doing it. All right, fifth and final. The fifth one is a mild one. I did not save the best for last here, folks. Okay. I take a bath twice a day, a full bath. I don't shower, I bathe. I mean, I get in a full tub full of water with soap, all right, and take a full length bath every single day, twice a day. Once, I'll tell you the times, once at 11 o'clock and once again at 6:30. Twice a day, 2 baths every day. It doesn't really matter. I know sometimes people, if they, exercise or worked out in the yard or went to the beach, they'll take a second bath. Like, I'm never a shower person. I like a tub soaked, filled with bubbly, nice bubbles, water. Hot, hot, hot water. My son told me that, he said, Mom, when you used to bathe me when I was a little kid, you made the water so hot you could boil spaghetti in it. I go, but you didn't seem to mind. You weren't crying or acting like you were in pain. But he said, Mom, that water was pretty hot. You could boil spaghetti in it. Like, ooh, that's how I like it. I like my tub to have water so my skin turns red like a lobster. That's how hot I love my water in the tub. But I think that's another weird thing about me is that no matter what I'm doing, even if I'm staying in the house all day, which I never do anyway, even if I'm just going to the library, let's just say today, um, I go take a bath, get dressed and everything, and I go to the library and sit down and read. And then I come home, have dinner, and then I take another bath. Well, that's just what I do. I'm not that clean on my house, though. I don't wash my kitchen floor. I don't dust. I don't vacuum. So it's not like I'm some sort of fanatic. I don't wash my hands 100 times a day. Sometimes I don't wash my hands after going to the bathroom. Oop, is that a 6-1? Shouldn't even say that. I think I only wash my hands if I do number 2, not if I do number 1. What about you? Just confessing here. But anyway, there you go. Those are 5 fun facts about me. I had to do a fun video because all my other videos are too serious. So I thought I would just do a fun one for you, let you in on some private, kooky, crazy, zany stuff. After all, in high school, I was voted class zooiest. Yeah, me and Christine Zeff. We were class zooiest. Zooiest. You know how they say most smartest, most artistic, most likely to succeed? They have all these fun categories that people vote on the students. Well, I was voted in as class zooiest along with Christine Zeff. So what can you say? It was written in the stars. All right, let me know what you think. Let me know some fun facts about you. Yeah. How about every one of you that watches this video? Just tell me one fun fact about yourself. Please, 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 please. I want to know about you. I want to know about your thoughts, your opinions, your struggles, and tell me one fun fact about yourself. Just one that you're willing to share. Come on. I want to hear it. Let's grow this community. Let's spread the love. Let's get to know about each other, even the kooky, zany, zooiest things about each other. Let's have some fun. Life is too short, okay? So let me know one fun fact. That's your homework. I gave you homework. Let's see. All right, till next time. It's Sandy Wyllie here. Take care.